Shannon, aka Talking Stories. Today I just want to do maybe a 10, maybe a 20, or whatever last minute video on who I think Ghostface is in Scream 7. I'm going to go over the potential candidates, and some of which we don't even have I guess their name of, or if it's an official name, because for example, some people think Anna Camp is Leslie Mocker, but her name is Jessica, according to IMDb, for example. Alright. And why not? And then I'll probably get into it. I also have speaking of Ghostface, before I get into what I was originally going to say, I also am currently going to work on, after this, will Mindy or Chad die in Scream 7 video. Both they're going to have, if I remember correctly, or if I remember, the comments turned off, just in case if somebody out there has, seen the movie. I'm in Canada, for example, which I am, and it's like this. Some people probably saw it earlier, January, or a test screening, and it's who knows what is true, what is not. I actually saw a potential leak, let's just say, but I'm not going to spoil any leaks that I saw, just in case if they are in the movie or if they aren't. But yeah. And we don't even know of how many ghost faces there are, but I pretty much just went over the most likely candidates. I'll probably go in order, what I did, Ghostface, and then the next would probably be Anna Camp. Anna Camp? Okay. Hear me out. We all think or assume that she's related to Stu, but what if she isn't? Okay, think about this. It probably would not make sense, especially, because some people, including myself, are divided. Who is getting dragged at the end of the Scream 7 trailer? Because one of my good friends, Ghosty Marcus, I show him 6 times, thinks that it's probably Asa, Jermaine, her Anna Camp's character's son. But it's why would she kill her own son for it, unless it's somebody else dragging, or it's a fake death? I personally think it could be Jimmy Tantro's character, just because he's wearing the plaid. Or it could even be Chad or whatever, but it kind of looks like it's at the Stu Mocker house. I don't think that's Mark, though. But it's this, though. Like I said, we don't even know, though, at the point. Sid never mentions, or the Mockers really never get mentioned. There's a sign that says that they are on vacation in the kitchen, the parents, but it doesn't mention where Leslie is. Was she at the party? Does Sid know what she looks like? They could pull a Debbie Salt, Miss Loomis from Scream 2 thing, and de-aging or whatever. Getting a younger, de-aged version or something of Anna Camp, and then making that one seem like she was at the party watching her brother potentially get killed and stuff. And then, yeah, right. Or she could be related to somebody else. Think about all of the people from Scream 1, for example, that have gotten killed. We don't know what happened to the Beckers after Scream. We didn't see Casey's funeral or nothing. So it's could Casey have a sister? Maybe? I don't know. I think Anna Camp, my phone's gonna die in a few minutes or so, is 40s or 50s, and it's she probably would have been a Sid kind of age currently. So it's yeah? Or no? But I think Anna Camp could be a Ghostface. There's this TV show I've never seen, but I heard that she's pretty good, a killer in it, or beats the living crap out of maybe Joe Goldberg or whatever in the series You, but Anna Camp isn't that. Some of the cast, they're all like, quickly get rid of the pictures. Ignore my Matthew Perry thing for some weird reason. The next one is the Michelle Randolph and Jimmy Tatro. But some of these like cast kind of gave interviews, and like I'm probably gonna go over them a little bit without showing the footage from the interview, just in case. But next you have Michelle Randolph and Jimmy Tatro or Tantro. Okay, I forget what their characters' names are supposed to be. I think like they're somewhere, but like I'm kind of too lazy. I'm probably gonna do a video after this, after the Chad and Mindy one. Like when these are uploaded or starting to upload, because then, yeah, like Friends season 1 episode 16, 17, and 18 I'll probably pre-record and then probably be done like YouTube for tonight, and then maybe I'll go join one of my friends' streams tomorrow if he does Scream Talk, if he like wants me on. If not, it's all good, because I'll drop any of my theories here, like on his channel. But we see what looks like maybe Michelle Randolph getting killed in the trailer. Like she's the Airbnb lady, but it's like this. Where is his character when she gets killed? Like some people think he could be Ghostface, like my good friend, I shot him 6 times. Ghosty, Marcus, whatever you want to call him, said when me and him did a tier list like a week or 2 ago at this point, and he actually said maybe. But I don't know. Like I said a few minutes ago, I think he could also be the one that gets dragged by Ghostface or whatever through the fire. It kind of makes sense. Because, like, the fire looks like it's at the Mocker house. Unless either that scene's, like, not played in the trailer, or it could be, like, a stab kind of thing. Like, these two are part of the stab movie thing, maybe? Because, like, I mentioned on my good friend Destination Station's YouTube channel, like, a month ago. Like, maybe 2 months ago. Like, the day after we got the trailer. But, like, you can see, like, the stab movie posters and stuff. So is it going to be like a stab movie in a movie kind of thing? Right? Like, you had Gail's book. You had, and it was like in some kind of a case, like a museum kind of case. You had like chalk or suspect drawings of like where Billy, Amber, and Richie's bodies were in the Scream movies, but it doesn't even go into the living room where Stu would have been, like the TV would have been, which I think is kind of confusing, like or they don't want to show us the full scene. Alright, but I think maybe it could be him, because it's like, maybe they could even get killed in the stab movie thing. Like, is this supposed to be Samara Weaving's character in the stab universe? Because then, who's this? Because he doesn't like look like Jason or whatever from Scream 6. Like, if they're supposed to do that. But they're doing the Woodsboro thing, though, so I don't know. Because it's supposed to be like an Airbnb. Okay, Jimmy Touch. Here, hold up. I'm gonna, like, fix this a little bit. You have Celeste O'Connor, whose name is, I believe, Chloe in the film, but I don't know, so why not just, like, some of these I think I have by their names, and some of these I do not. Like, yeah, like the Leslie thing, for example. So it looks like we see Celeste O'Connor dying, like the chase scene, perhaps the coffee shop. If we also see her being friends with Tatum and McKenna Grace. I think her character's name is Hannah, but I'll probably just be like McKenna for now until the trailer comes out, or the movie, or like an official trailer, because we may get, well, the official trailer came out. We may get a teaser soon, hopefully soon, because we got like 7 weeks until the film comes out. But we only had that trailer and a few TV spots. I touched on a TV spot a few days ago on my channel. And I'll probably still like do a few other Scream content videos after I'm done doing this one and the Chad one. Yeah. And I'll probably go to the film, and I'll get back to the It's the last one in a minute. But I'm gonna go probably go see the film like on a Saturday. So I will probably do an like expectation thing, like maybe a short or whatever video on my secondary channel. Unless I like send it to myself beforehand and then I'll pre-record and after one. But like I'll be like my favorite kill was in this, whatever. But like I won't go into specifics. I think one of the Ghostface character killers are probably gonna be part of the friend group though. Like we don't know any of like her background though. Like is she supposed to be like a new love interest of like Mindy or whatever? Because like we don't see her and her together unless you want to include perhaps the coffee chase scene. Because like she's hiding. And Mindy's probably there. I'm gonna keep these pictures though in case I ever wanna like do a tier list again with somebody. Where in the fudge was she? Okay, I'll just go for Sam Reckner. I don't think he is he still next. I'll probably just go in like this order. That's a joke. Yeah. I don't think Sam Reckner is Ghostface unless we get a different motive, but I feel like us fans will probably be like, oh, it's him. It's Sam Reckner's character, unless, like I said, because, like, if you guys have seen, like, the Scream TV series, for example, that, like, ran for 3 seasons, 2 of the seasons don't have Ghostface, but, like, the final third one does. Maybe we'll get another one day. Because like, there's like a few unanswered questions. Like, is one of the characters really dead that it teased that, I think, at the end of like season 2. But it's like this, okay? One of like the half siblings in Scream season 2, the TV series, I think dated the second Ghostface who pretended to be the new character named Emma's boyfriend. Right. So it's like, could we get maybe something like that? Then again, like I said, I'm like 50-50 on him being a killer. Like, I'm sure, especially like if we have an attack, like where is, like, are we gonna get, oh wait, yeah, we're most likely gonna get a few Ghostface attacks in Pine Grove where Sid, Tatum, and Mark are. And like, presumably where they are too, like where Ben, I think, him, but I'll probably, like I said, call them their names, like Sam, Asa, and them, especially the friend group. But like, yeah, right? Like, I'm sure a bunch of us will be like that. My eyes are probably going to be on Schumacher, though. But I also would not be surprised if it was somebody else. But I just feel like, unless there was like I said, there was some kind of twist, then it's like, yeah. But I don't know, like, if I want to put like a percentage-wise. Okay, next is somebody who we haven't actually seen in the trailer. Ethan Embry. Now, I've only seen like National Lampoon's European Vacation with him in it, and I think I Can't Hardly Wait or something. It was like some maybe Disney Channel or AMC Christmas movie with, I think, the girl from Hocus Pocus. Like the little girl from Hocus Pocus in it. She was like in that movie as well. But it's like this. I don't know where he is in the trailer. Like Ethan Embry. Like I also said though, keep in mind this, okay? Do we think that, like for example, and I feel like I've mentioned this a few times, okay? do we think that Tatum and Dewey only were the only two Rileys, or could like he be a Dewey's like older brother, Tatum's older brother as well, that were like in the war or something, which explains why he wasn't there. There's also a double bed in Tatum's room, I guess, in Scream 1. Or like a one that probably folds out, like a couch that probably folds into a bed or something. But it's like, right? Or he could be related to somebody else. I mean, he kind of looks like a little bit like Stu Macher, like far away. Or he could be like a cousin or whatever of Stu or a previous killer. He also, I believe, filmed, I could be wrong, but I believe he filmed like one day of filming. I think also Scott Foley did, and I think Mark Consuelos did, but I'm not going to include Scott Foley because we technically saw Roman dying. But like I want to do like the physical people that will be in the masks, so he won't see me talking about Skeet Ulrich. But yeah, I don't know though. Isn't his character like him? Isn't he supposed to work at the mental hospital where Gail may hit somebody? I don't know. Yeah, I was mentioning people that we're going to see in the masks, and are we going to see him, you guys? Mark Consuelos, he's supposed to be a rivalry of Gale named Robbie Rivers, I think. And it's like this, I don't think, unless I'm dumb, because somebody said somewhere on one of my good friends, Ghosty, Ashram 6 times, or whatever, maybe one of his videos, that Mark, like, him, Mark Consuelos, Robbie Rivers, I think, that he is like in the crowd when, I guess, in a camp or whatever, whenever they fake their death, unless it's like when, I don't know, when Mark Evans or whatever, cause that one scene where we see Gail in the trailer, and she's like, let's go catch this motherfucker. But yeah. Right? I mean, I could kind of see it if Gale dies. Then, like, he kills. But I also want to be like, it has to be Stu. Okay, the next person. If, Gale does die, I don't know if she's gonna die now. I think that she may, but also maybe they're saving her for a potential other gruesome death, because I don't know who it is, but we are supposed to get a gruesome death in this movie. I heard rumors of who it could be. I've seen a potential leak. I'll just say that. But like, or Alright. Like, I don't, and like I said, I was almost like, I don't know his motive, but he's supposed to like have a rivalry with Gale. And I could be wrong, but I think Mark Consuelos is like close to, my phone's gonna die like I said a few minutes ago, but I think he's like close to Nev Campbell's age. Maybe his character is related to somebody from Woodsboro or whatever, like one of the college students. Like, do we ever know Derek or Haley's last name in Scream 1 or 2? Or whatever. Right? Like, I'm, like, looking at, like, the picture that's on my laptop, and I'm like, I can't see anybody, I don't think. Like, any of, like, the previous people just based off of this. Mark was actually Riverdale with Skeet, I believe. I don't know if they're shared a scene, but why not just, like, say that as well? Okay, this one's gonna be fun. Get it? It's gonna be fun. Stu Macher. This one's hit or miss. Like, I'm 50-50 on Stu. Like, I've mentioned this a bunch of times, but there's like a few hints in Scream 3, perhaps, right? That Stu could have maybe helped out Roman, even though I think it's Angelina, but still, Stu could have helped out somehow. Right. And then maybe in 4, he helped get Jill to go in, almost kill her cousin. Alright. Then in 5, when I think they are doing the wills, or they're going over who the suspect is at the Meeks Martin house, Liv is like, who's Stumacher? And Dewey is like, Stumacher is. Now, Stumacher is... Does that mean Stu is alive? Or were they talking about the Stab universe, where Stu could be dead in the Stab movies? Right? And then the whole conversation in 6 between Mindy and Kirby. Right? And then, like, but then the negative side is you would have to probably answer where he's been through it all, if he is alive, right? Like, did he have a coma or something? And he's just, like, starting to wake up? Is he somehow in prison and he's gonna pull a Hannibal Lecter, kind of? Like, he's gonna act all innocent and then surprise? Or is he gonna, like, be revealed at the end? Like, say Anna Camp is Leslie Mocker, for example, but goes under, like, a fake name or something. It's like this. Hi, brother. Then again, that would probably be something similar, maybe. To, like, any of the previous movies, like a family-related Ghostface. I think it's probably going to be, like, 2 females, or maybe a mother and son killing team in one movie, like, Anna and Asa, or Anna and, wherever she is. Whoever even said that it's really Anna, even though I'm like Anna, but I think it's probably going to be her and, somebody else, like one of the last people on here. We don't know about the next, sorry, that was not, I meant to go to her. I forget what her, like, last name is, but she's supposed to be a news reporter, but why not throw it out there? Like, she could find, like, an inside scoop or something to make Sid go crazy. So, like, why not? And I feel like same thing can probably be said. So, I don't remember what, hold up. So, this guy right here, I think that this is Kevin Williamson's husband, actually, whose character's name is, I believe it's going to be Victor Turpin, or that's his actual name, and he's going to be like a cop, so I don't think him, unless we have another cop killer, because we have one, unless you want to think Mark Kincaid, or even Mark Evans at this point is going to probably kill Sid. But why not? Nobody knows about these 3 guys' characters, rather. Sorry. Like, the people at the bottom, I'll just be like this guy's character, he's probably just like a Vince, like, a character that's probably gonna hang out with a friend group, or an ex-boyfriend, or whatever, and then boom. Or just, like, an innocent person, and then surprise, boom. Like, a bunch of people, but I don't even know his name. IMDb, I don't think said, like, a name for him, so I just put him there. Same with, I believe this guy right here is supposed to be a neighbor. Or maybe he's the person at the clinic or whatever. Like the mental asylum clinic, or one of the neighbors. Or maybe he's a husband of Anna or whatever. This guy, nobody really knows of either. I think, like, his name's just Kyle, like the actor's name, but I don't know. Now you got my potential candidates for Ghostface. Like, are we gonna get another love interest of Sid's being Ghostface? I don't really know his motive, but Randy has always said, never trust the love interest. Like, I was suspicious of, Derek when I first saw Scream 2, even though I don't think I knew back then, when I first saw Scream 2, about, like, the original script. Like, that Derek and Hallie were supposed to be the killers instead of Miss Loomis and Mickey. I cannot find a decent script of Scream 6, by the way, to do a comparison, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I probably said this in previous other videos as well. But why not? When we get Scream 7, like when we get closer to Scream 8 rather, I'll probably do a Scream 7 comparison video. Like try to look up the original script before Kevin took over and redid it or whatever. And I'll probably also see if like Destin, Dominic St. Clair, whatever you want to call him, I shot him 6 times ghosty, and maybe even other people like want to do like a tier list for Scream 8, like who we think Ghostface is. I guess it depends who lives, who dies, who survives this movie, like Scream 7, because it's like, will we know who Ghostface is in Scream 8? Like, assuming somebody lives, right? But yeah, Randy's like, never trust a love interest in Scream 1, and I think he probably said something similar in Scream 2. Or like when they were going over the suspects. I think he's probably gonna die though, but it's also like Chad keeps on getting stabbed and then surprise he's alive. But I'll get into the like why I think he may live or die like later as soon as I'm like done this probably. Yeah. You have Jill Roberts, Kevin Williamson left her eyes open, or Wes, I think, left her eyes open for a reason, but then again, you would have to think Kevin would have to answer where she is during 5. You can ignore 6 because that's in New York. But yeah, I forget like if I mentioned Stu when I did a few minutes ago for when I said Scream 6. Like if I mentioned Scream 6. But you would probably have to ignore all that because that's in New York. Speaking of Scream 6 though, Kirby. I definitely think she's a red herring. I may need to rewatch Scream 6 again now. Because, like, when they do the reveal for Ghostface, it's like this. I don't think, unless I'm wrong, we don't see, like, any injuries to Ethan or Quinn when they get revealed. Yet, Kirby has, like, blood on her from William Bailey. It's also, like, is she a cop or is she not? I forget where it is, but I swear to God, I want to be like, it's the Scream 4 watch party that me and my good friend Aisha 6 times did, and I like kind of broke it down a little bit too. But Dewey has multiple numbers in Scream 5, so it's like, is one of the numbers her, and then they are working together to either stop a previous Ghostface killer, like a Stu, if they know he's alive, or what? And then my last, 3 final ones. This one's going to be really weird to talk about. But isn't it weird in Scream 7 trailer? Okay, guys. Like, when whoever is, like, the Ghostface in the panic room. I think that there's probably going to be 2 or whatever people. But why not be specific and be like, whoever is in the panic room scene. Tatum puts her ear to the wall. Alright? And it's like, she has her phone or Ghostface's phone. I don't really know because obviously I think I know how the movie starts, but I also could be wrong. Like, I feel like it's probably going to be the burning of the house. Unless whoever gets, like, trapped in there at the end or whatever. That would also probably explain that one shot of Sid recording the phone call at the beginning of the trailer. Like, the first time that you see Sid. But back to the Tatum thingy, though. But also, she, like, waits a few seconds, it seems like, before shooting Ghostface. If she does shoot Ghostface. Like, what if she is Ghostface, and, like, she wants to be just like her mom or, like, the new final girl, I guess? I have kind of did, like, shorter versions or maybe a minute or 2 version of why certain of these characters could be Ghostface, but why not? I feel like I said those points for Tatum. Also, she has, like, a poster. I think it's, like, Duran Duran. I could be wrong. But, like, the poster says villain in her room. It's obviously most likely not here. Like, maybe this is Sid's room or whatever. Or, like, the kitchen somewhere. Like, you got tables, maybe a door or a cabinet. Like, no, door. It looks like there's, like, hinges. maybe kitchen utensils. And same with here, maybe? I don't know. My glasses sometimes hurt my ears. And then maybe like a bread basket. Cooking books, maybe? Or just like school books. But, yeah. Imagine. Ooh. And unless my eyes are weird. Really? My stomach just growled. But, like, unless it's just, like, the angle, she also, like, looks like maybe she was crying or got attacked, like, right here. Like, you don't see anything else. Plenty. Is that Sid's necklace, like, the one that Derek gave her? I feel like I just realized that one. And then my top 2 choices for Ghostface, oh god, is McKenna Grace, okay? There's this movie, it's like 2018, I think. Sorry. Called The Bad Seed, and she gives me Ghostface energy in that. But it's, and there's like kind of a downfall to her being Ghostface, okay? Well, there's actually 2 probably. She does lots of screaming in the movie, according to an interview that she did with Perry Nemiroff, I believe, formerly from like Collider. And I'm not gonna link the interview. You guys could probably go see it. Maybe other people have broken it down too, like if there's anything else that that needed breaking down for her. But like she had to do a lot of screaming so much that she lost her voice. But is that hinting that she's dying? Or will she survive the movie? Or what? Like, I've heard potential rumors that her character could die. But also, who knows? And another negative thing about her character is that we have seen her in the trailer with a plaid skirt on. And it's like Ghostface is usually for plaid. I think that she's probably going to be a red herring, though. Then again, Derek was into Ghostface, and I think he had like a plaid shirt on. I think it's gonna be her though, but like I said, who knows? And then speaking of the Perry Nemiroff thing, I just want to touch on this one as well. Asa German, whatever. He did a video as well with Asa, whatever. And this happened, okay? Hold up. I had to cough for a second. So he was talking lightly about Scream and maybe a few of his other projects. And he said that his like 2 favorite ghost faces or something are Miss Loomis, Debbie Salt, Miss Loomis, and Dermot Mulroney's character, William Bailey. So it's like, is he hinting that he's related to a famous killer? Or whatever. Logan, I think, his character's name is supposed to also have a Ted Bundy fascination. So I could kind of, if you guys have seen the Scream TV series, I could kind of see him also being a Noah kind of character. Like somebody that's obsessed with true crime. But I also do not know. I haven't seen anything with, unless I'm like dumb or whatever, with like Asa Germain in it. I don't think I've seen anything with like Sam Rickner in it or whatever, but I've seen a few McKenna Grace things and a few less things like the Ghostbuster movies and stuff. But it's like, I don't know. He also kind of looks like Stumacher too, like the face a little bit. There's like another picture on my laptop that I probably also could have used. It's like called the Asa number 2 because I did a tier list. And it's like this. Right. Also, why not just mention this? Does Stu have a kid, do we think, you guys? If he is alive, or even if he wasn't alive, like Anna Camp could have been the mom, and then either Asa Germain, or he could have had twins, and Asa Germain and McKenna could have been the children of Stu. But I also kind of think, like I said, one of them's probably gonna die. One of my good friends, I probably said it towards the beginning at some point, I show him 6 times my good friend Ghosty, whatever. He thinks that it's Asa getting dragged by the fire in the Scream trailer. One of my other good friends, Destination Station, said or thinks that it's Mark Evans. I don't think it's Mark Evans, and I some weird reason don't think it's Asa Jermaine, but I could be wrong. Let me know what. Oh yeah, that's right. You guys can't comment. Sucks to be you guys. After Scream 7, I will probably after it comes out, I will probably put the comments back on, and I'm also, like I said, gonna do I almost said Scream. Friends season 1 episode 16, 17, and 18 reaction probably after this. And it's like this. Okay? I'll probably turn off comments on that too. Just to be on the safe side. In case, even though it's not Scream related, really. I mean, Courtney Cox was in it. We have, unless I'm wrong, 2 other Ghostface cast members in it. I think it's season 2, maybe even 3, and I don't remember if they had a scene together. I feel like David Arquette was the character Phoebe's love interest at one time. I think. Unless David and Courtney had a scene together, but it was probably season 3, so maybe when they started doing Scream 2. And I think it's either season 8 or maybe around the start of season 9, maybe even 10. Dermot Mulroney, William Bailey from Scream 6, he's in it. There's obviously a few other horror icons in it as well. Freddie Prinze Jr., he's in the season. In one episode or maybe a few episodes. In season 8 or 9, I want to be as well. From I Know He Did Last Summer for Freddie Prinze Jr. And maybe there's a few other people. And now I randomly got to rewatch Friends. Wait, I'm doing everything. But yeah, Shannon out. I will see you guys whenever with more Scream kind of discussion things. Also, quickly, right before I end this video, just wanted to give you guys a heads up. So I don't know if this is happening or not, but maybe Sunday, me and my good friend, I Shot Him 6 Times or whatever, we are going to do a watch party of a film that he possibly missed, in June or July. Because me and Destination Station and Dom did a watch party over on Destin's channel, I think then, the day after Father's Day, I think. So it's maybe me and I Shot Him 6 Times will do it. If not, I'll probably do a watch party of my own on Sunday. I don't know what yet. Yeah, Shannon, I will see you guys whenever. Share, comment, and subscribe.